DC Nation, what is up? Back with another video. In this video, I'll be on my spoiler talk for The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Colin Farrell, and we also got Paul Dano. Now, this movie was a masterpiece. If you want a structured review and my thoughts on the cinematography and my rating, check out my non-spoiler review, which I'll have in the description. But for this video, I'm just gonna go over like the biggest spoilers, alright? Because I couldn't go over that in the other video. So starting out, Catwoman is the daughter of Carmine Falcone. Now that is in the comics, it's actually in Dark Victory, it's alluded to in Batman Long Halloween, and I thought this was really cool. Seeing this in the movie was awesome. Because when they started some relationship or interaction between Selina and Falcone in the beginning of the film, in that one scene where Bruce had Selina put in some contacts when she's in the club and he could look around, I thought, okay, where are they going with this? Are they actually going to make Selina the daughter of Falcone? We'll see. But then it was revealed, and then we actually got to see a fight between Selina and Falcone where she scratched his face and gave him the iconic look he has in the comics. And I thought that was really dope. So yeah, Selina being the daughter of Carmine Falcone, really good decision. Now another interesting thing was Martha Wayne being in Arkham Asylum, her being kind of crazy and maybe having the last name of Arkham before she met Thomas Wayne, got married to him. Just that revelation when Bruce was talking to Alfred, being like, Alfred, you lied to me, and Alfred being like, no, your father, he was a good man. He tried to help your mother. Your mother was in asylum. She was going crazy, and he helped her bring her back. And that's actually from Batman Earth 1, a comic that has a total of 3 graphic novels, written by Jeff Johns, art by Gary Frank. The artwork by Gary Frank is amazing. The writing's really good too. It's actually my favorite Batman Elseworld stories. And just the idea of Martha Kent maybe being crazy and just alluded to in this movie is super interesting. And I just really like how they delved into the Arkhams and the Waynes and how there's corruption in Gotham City. How Thomas, he's actually a good guy. He saved Falcone and Thomas was trying to bring Gotham back. But then things started going south, and he asked Carmine Falcone to take care of this reporter who knew about Martha. And Thomas didn't think that Carmine Falcone would kill the reporter, but then Falcone ended up doing that because he wanted something on Thomas Wayne. And Thomas, he was distraught. How Alfred explained that in that one scene in the hospital, and how the connection between Bruce and Alfred got closer, really well done. I love that scene. Like, Alfred, any circuses, Alfred in this movie was really great. But yeah, we have Selina Kyle as Carmine Falcone's daughter. We got Martha Kent, she's kind of crazy. Just the reveals of Thomas Wayne, the Arkhams, and just the corruption in Gotham City. Now to some other spoilers in the movie. Carmine Falcone dying 2/3 in the movie. A way through. Like, that was crazy. I didn't think they would kill out Falcone that quickly. But I like that, because now Penguin, who is Oz, I like how they, or Ozzy, I like how they called Penguin Ozzy in this movie, actually his real name, and how he acted. Like, Colin Farrell did a great job, and seeing that rise in power, him in the Iceberg Lounge, and now he's gonna have his own TV show coming up, which I'm really excited for. Penguin, he's awesome in this universe, so it'll be cool to see him try to take up the spot that was once Carmine Falcone's. Now, after Carmine Falcone's death, Riddler, he was put away, and just that sequence where Riddler is talking to Batman, and he's like, we working together, like you were following my clues, we took care of Falcone, we're taking care of the corruption, and Batman being like, no, we're not together. And then Riddler just being unhinged and be like, what? That sequence was very tense and just showed Paul Dano's performance. Like, he nailed it. He made Riddler unhinged and very scary. Like, he dope villain, like really cool villain. But then from there we had the mass shooting at that one area in Gotham where the new mayor, that one woman, was taking up the mantle, you could say. She was taking up the role as mayor. She was trying, but then all these different people who were following Riddler show up and it was gonna shoot her. And she almost died. That one scene where Gordon is telling her, hey, don't go out there, you're gonna get shot. She goes out there and gets shot. I'm like, really? Come on. Now Now, she didn't die, I'm happy for that. Like, she was a good character. I liked her character. I'm happy she's alive. But just that whole sequence of Gotham being flooded and everything going haywire and Batman fighting off against Riddler's followers who had guns, they're shooting, and then Catwoman joining in the fight. They're a dynamic duo, you could say, just them teaming up, taking down these followers actually being formidable, Batman almost dying, him getting up, putting the adrenaline, and then going all out on the final follower of Riddler, just beating the crap out of his face. That whole sequence was awesome. The visuals were amazing, and what I also like is that Riddler, he had like a fan base. He had like social media, and he had like 500 followers. And that one scene where Batman was investigating the crime scene, and he saw the video of Riddler, and you see the comments, "Alright, make sure you bring the rifle. I got you, bro." Just those comments that cracked me up. And seeing Batman go by all the riddles throughout the movie, and go to the crime scene, investigate, see him be a detective, like, it was great. And just that interaction, that's not Bond, not at all, just that rivalry between Batman and Riddler was great, really well done. But yeah, by the end of the film, we see Riddler, he's in Arkham Asylum, he's put away, his plans have been diminished, Batman saved Gotham City, the flood is taken care of, the military comes in. That one sequence, the military came in, and Batman was just putting different people who were hurt on these beds, and they're lifted up into helicopters, and seeing Batman look out, his suit damaged, and he's looking up at the sunrise. It was a great scene. It showed how everything came full circle in the movie, and I like that. Now, after that, we went back to Riddler in Arkham Asylum, and this is where the big spoiler comes. We have Riddler talk with someone else in Arkham. And this person says, "Hey, we can be friends." And this person is trying to make a comeback. He's fought against Batman before. And at first I thought it was maybe Two-Face. Like, I went to the movies with my brother, and both of us thought like, hey, maybe Two-Face, maybe somebody else. I didn't think it'd be Joker. But then they started laughing, that person, laughing at Riddler, and you could tell the difference. Like, if it is Joker, I like that Riddler, you could tell the difference between the two. Yes, they both laugh in that moment, but they're different characters. They're very fleshed out, at least for Riddler. For Joker, not as much yet. But it's confirmed, it's Joker. At least, actually, it's not totally confirmed, but I'm 100% sure it is. But for now, I know some people are gonna be like, Joker. We've had so many Joker interpretations. We just had a new one 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, with Joaquin Phoenix, and that was an amazing version. I know a lot of people have been wanting Joaquin Phoenix's Joker to cross over with Batman, and I think that'd be dope, but that's not gonna happen. Now, we are gonna get Joker 2, which that'll be about the followers of the Joker. That's been confirmed. That actually gets me excited, but also skeptical. But back to that Joker moment in the movie, seeing Joker and Riddler bond, and they actually may team up, gets me excited because they've teamed up in the comics, and it's led to some very awesome storylines. Them facing off against Batman, and Batman just going by these riddles, going through Joker's craziness. Like, it's a very dark team up. Like, Riddler and Joker can do some dark things to Gotham. But I don't think Joker should be the villain next movie. You'll get Dark Knight comparisons, it'll be too soon, they should wait on it. I'm fine with the tease, I'm fine with that. Like a Joker tease, cool, get teased in the first movie of this new trilogy. But at earliest, I want him in the third movie, when Batman has like a Robin. And that's another thing, I want Robin to show up either next movie or the third movie, to get Batman and Robin against the Joker, and Joker has encountered Batman before, and this isn't their first meetup. That'd be very cool. That'd be a great third movie. As for the second movie, I think the villains should either be Mr. Freeze. Now, Matt Reeves has said he's interested in that character. I hope he does that, because we finally got a serious version of Riddler, and I want a serious version of Mr. Freeze. Now, they can also do Core Vows, because, come on, we went to the corruption of Gotham City in this movie with the Waynes and the Arkhams. Why not bring in the Owls? That'd be cool. There's many other villains that could show up, but for now, I think Mr. Freeze, he's like my top choice for the next movie. And there has been confirmed some TV show spin-offs out of this Batman movie. We got the Penguin show, the Catwoman show, we got an Arkham Asylum show possibly that'll be based off Serious House on Serious Earth, which I think that'd be really dope. We also got like a GCPD show, which will have a corrupted police officer tried to fight for his soul in Gotham. That gets me very intrigued. It's different from Gotham, which was on Fox, which that was a cool show, but I like this different version they may be taking. Now, to the very end of the movie, the very last few scenes, we get to see where Catwoman leaves off. Her and Batman separate. They go separate ways. Batman back in Gotham City. He's here to continue to fight his war on crime. While Selina Kyle, Catwoman, she's going to Bloodhaven. And that's where her show possibly will be. That gets me very excited because Bloodhaven is an awesome spot in the DC universe. Yes, there's no Nightwing yet, but there's still a lot of potential there. You got Blockbuster, so many villains, and just to have Catwoman have her own storyline. Like, I know some people may be like, oh, Catwoman got her own movie, it was terrible. But this is Zoe Kravitz, and she proved herself in this movie that she's a good Catwoman, and I'm excited to see more of her. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for this spoiler talk. I really want to discuss just like Joker, the upcoming shows, the Batman 2, it's announced, like it is happening. Also, Catwoman, where she's left off. And yeah, I think I addressed everything I wanted to. But you guys, some of your thoughts on the Batman down below. What do you think about that Joker scene? What do you think about where Penguin and Catwoman left off? Are you excited for the shows? Who do you think should be the villain of the Batman 2? Should it be Mr. Freeze? You guys tell me down below. But if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. You should make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next The Batman video. I'm most likely to be doing theory videos. And of course, when we get a trailer or teaser for the Batman 2 in a couple of years, I'll be covering it. You already know I'm going to check out the Batman 2 because this movie, The Batman, was a masterpiece. And I'm excited to see where Matt Reeves takes this universe. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and peace out.